Humans are superior. They're not superior to angels.
Today, we're in Harvard Square in Cambridge, Massachusetts, home to Harvard and MIT. Some of the smartest students in the world live here, and we're here to tell them why their professors should be replaced by artificial intelligence. This is Harvard Undercover. So how do you feel about the new plan in place here by Lawrence Bacow, the Harvard president, to start replacing some professors with artificial intelligence and computers?
In the classroom, it to me sounds like it's just taking away the human element that we need.
Yeah, so taking away the human element, and this is one of the leading universities in the country, obviously, and if it's their idea to take away the human element of teaching, do you think that that's probably a good idea?
No.
Since they're replacing the professors with artificial intelligence, they could, in theory, then replace the students with artificial intelligence too, right?
Yeah, I assume. Yeah, that makes sense.
Are you prepared to meet the moment, so to speak, in terms of giving them the rights they deserve?
I personally, that's a crazy thing to think about.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I think that's the direction we're heading in. For better.
Probably better.
Take my fucking picture. Take my picture. You're looking like a queen.
All right, I'm gonna say something. You tell me how you feel about it. Robots are humans too.
No.
Why is that?
Because students pay a lot of money for real intelligence, and they need real learning. I'm a working woman on the street. You're looking good. Ooh.
Part of this movement is driven by this drive for perfection. There's no more human error. There's no more professors making mistakes.
Isn't a primary school of college so that you learn from your failures? So with perfection, it's not really a perfect learning experience.
Have you been paying attention at all?
So yes, it works at a place like Harvard, but down the line, is it going to work at a school, and I'm sorry, a school in the Deep South?
That's pretty broad.
Okay. Are we at all concerned about the job market that this takes away from people?
Which side are you on? Are you on the robot side or are you on the human side? It feels like you're on the human side.
I'm not 100% on the human side.
Computers are totally logical. At my final exam, I got an 89. But the teacher, I worked so hard, and I joked around with him, he wrote, "You have just experienced a saving grace." He gave me an A. The AI would have said, "You get a B."
So he bumped your grade up even though you didn't deserve it.
That's where the human element actually saved me. I make judgments all the time on the sports field, and it's based on the score. Is this kid nice to me? It's game situation. AI is just going to strictly go by the guidelines and whatever's programmed into it. So
you're saying that a lot of what goes on in the field, it's not necessarily about was the call right or wrong. It's more, do I like this kid or not?
Someday, by the way, computers will take over the world. When they take over, I want to stay on their good side.
Harvard is trying to replace human professors with artificial intelligence. When you hear something like that, what's your initial reaction?
It's hard to believe.
You seem negative on it.
It's always been the role of professors to teach.
Are you a professor, by the way?
I have been.
You're biased then.
Why? I'm also black.
No comment.
What do you mean, no comment?
Your words, not mine. Talking about professors being phased out, and you're a professor. So you would be, maybe unconsciously biased on the side of the professors. It feels like you're a little upset that you're being phased out.
No, I've been phased out for 40 years.
I'm telling you that Harvard has a plan to replace human professors with computers programmed to teach. It's cost savings, it's, less human error.
Human error in what?
Teaching, grading, it's a more streamlined learning experience from a computer.
No, I don't think that.
A lot of people do.
Name a few. Name a few.
Let's walk over there right now and talk to the dean.
Name one.
I don't need to cite sources.
That's what they all say. So journalists are like paid gossip.
I'm not a journalist.
Well, what are you going to do with it? You're making a journal,
Yeah,
a record.
right.
You're a journalist.
I'm not a journalist.
According to some people, you're not a journalist.
According to some people,
me,
you're not a professor.
that could be.
Are you a robot?
Good question.
There's any chance that George Floyd could have had a hand in orchestrating the Oklahoma City bombing?